Westminster, alive but with serious injuries. We're just at the edge of the police cordon here at Westminster. I'll just show you the scene here. A lot of people gathering to see what's going on. Police in huge numbers here, a lot of police cars, a lot of sirens, helicopters overhead all the time. Still an enormous amount of police activity, and the police saying that they are putting extra officers on the streets of the capital this evening as a result of what they are describing as a terrorist incident. As you were saying, a Cobra meeting led by the Prime Minister Theresa May is getting underway this evening. Let's get this report now on the day's events so far from Richard Galpin.
At around 2:40 p.m. this afternoon, police respond to an attack on Parliament, being described as a terrorist incident. People fled from the area in panic, and with the air ambulance arriving, it was clear there had been casualties. On Westminster Bridge, very close to Parliament, this car had smashed into the railings. On its way, it had apparently ploughed into pedestrians who'd been walking along the pavement.
Up and down the length of the whole bridge, at least 8 figures lying on the ground on the west pavement of the bridge. And it appears that a car mounted the pavement on the south side of the bridge and did deliberately strike into numerous individuals, leaving them on the ground before crashing in at the north end of the bridge.
As I walked up the bridge onto the bridge where it happened, there was a lady in a pool of her own blood, just against some postcards. There was another lady next to her who was injured. And as I looked towards Big Ben, there was a lady in the road. There was about 3 people sitting up against the bridge being looked after, and it's something you just don't expect to see in London. It's quite shocking, actually.
And inside the perimeter of the Parliament grounds, more casualties. A policeman had apparently been stabbed by a man who'd managed to get through the entrance.
I saw a man sort of force his way through, and he attacked one police officer. The police officer went down under his attack, and another police officer came to his aid, and that's when the assailant got up and he had his arm outstretched. He had something in his hand, which I'm guessing was a knife. The next thing I heard was, like, within seconds, a sound of gunfire, and that was obviously when you realised that something very, very serious was happening.
The man who'd allegedly carried out the attack had been shot dead. Inside the chamber of the House of Commons, MPs who'd been gathering to vote were told not to move.
No, you can't wait.
At the moment, the very clear advice from the police and the Director of Security in the House is that we should remain under suspension and that the chamber should remain in lockdown until we receive